Stadium is mid-sized in terms of capacity. Its capacity for decibel level virtually unmatched. Like when Kenny Wheaton took back the pick. Legends like Mariota and LaMichael ran wild. Welcome to Eugene and Autzen Stadium, home of the Oregon Ducks. Today, a ranked versus ranked matchup as a couple of top 25 teams get set to go jaw to jaw. As we'll see, the number 14 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Notre Dame lining up to kick off and get this one started. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. The offense lining up for a first down play. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Grab near the marker. It's Whittington. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up. You always have to be aware of the running threat from the Oregon quarterbacks, but here getting business done through the air.
No doubt, Reese, because you're worried about his legs, the read game, all the stuff they can do. It opens up the passing attack. And I think when you've seen the Ducks teams throughout history, the ones that have enough balance to keep you off guard, keep you guessing, are the ones that are the best teams.
Ball still at the 45 after the incompletion. They'll snap it 2nd and 10. Back to pass, it's Gabriel. Oh, he wants it all. He got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Ducks!
And that is what a team of this caliber is expected to do, right? They've got the better number beside their name by all the metrics, by a talent standpoint, coaching standpoint. They're the superior team, and they just drove the ball in the first possession of the game, and they looked like scoring a touchdown and asserting their dominance.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And the finisher coming courtesy of that touchdown toss from 45 yards out. He'll bring it out. It's Price. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. First down for this offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
And I don't care if I get it by 2, by 20, by 30, by 40. I just want to get the first down, understanding the situation, understanding where the sticks are. Doesn't have to be sexy, but I got to make sure I get to that stick, get to the first down mark.
He'll come out throwing on first down. Looking to the big tight end. He makes the catch. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Looking to move it through the air. Throws to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, the offense is trying to get aggressive, and they're trying to hit the corner route, but just better coverage on the back end by the defense, knocking that one away.
They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. They go to the ground. A 6-yard pickup that leaves them with 3rd and 4.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
Nice job. Nice way to end that play for the QB. He does a really good job scrambling, getting the first down, and getting down. Because defensively, I'm trying to get a lick. Anytime I can hit the quarterback, that is a win.
Looking for a man. It's Leonard. Trying to beat the D deep. And that pass is intercepted.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. There was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit. The defense didn't come up with a big pick.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
They'll run the option. Now the pitch. Just a solid stop by this sophomore. And now on second down for this offense. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. On second down, they'll take to the air. Spits it out to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's James. No, he loses the ball after the huge gain. And the defense got it. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Buys a little extra time. Got a man. It's Love. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
42 Spider, 4-2 Terrier.
Looking to go up top on first down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
This quarterback is so lucky that ball wasn't picked off. Of course, he threw a pick on the last drive, and this one the defender dropped. This quarterback's got to get his act together.
To the air, it's Leonard. This time on target. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Slams ahead. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And on that situation on the 1-yard line, the defense brings so many guys. Palmer gets in the backfield, creates the negative play.
Yeah, I think we're seeing the overall athleticism of this defense. They've got guys flying to the ball.
Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. He's right on target. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish!
Ready up.
My philosophy on going for two is only when you have to. He'll set up to throw. Coming up, and he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, looks like the offense was able to recover it. I don't know what this says about trusting your defense, but they're going for an early onside kick down one possession. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Ready,
First
set.
down here for the offense.
Set.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll throw it on first down. Sends it downfield. Throw it toward the end zone. Picked off right at the goal line. Going the other way, and he's got room. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Looking for a productive play on first down. He wants to throw. He's going to take off. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
This is why everybody grows up and wants to be an offensive coordinator and not a defensive coordinator, because he can do that. He drops back. He's supposed to pass, but you know what? I'll just scramble around, and I'll just go get plenty of.
And he can't escape, and down he goes.
And that is your job. The O-line has to protect their quarterback. That's the most important position on the field. You got to make sure you keep him upright. You got to do a better job.
Dropping back, it's Leonard. He's going to let it go. And he makes the grab at the 20. Touchdown, Notre Dame! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him. He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point is good, and the lead is 6. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they cap things off with a touchdown pass from 59 yards out. They want to get the ball right back here in the first half. They've got the lead and going for the onside kick.
And you don't see a lot of these. You don't see a lot of onside kicks earlier in the game, especially in the second quarter. You still feel each other out. You're still getting into the game. You don't want to give away that momentum, but that's exactly what they did by failing on that onside kick.
Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Got it behind the line. It's James.
On the double.
They'll line up for a second down play.
Easy.
He's looking to throw. He wants to go deep. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one.
3:25.
On third down, he drops to throw. He'll take another shot here. And he makes the catch inside the 10. Touchdown, Oregon. A great catch and run for 6. Quarterbacks love receivers that can get separation, but that amount of separation is a little excessive.
I agree, Reese, and I think the defense needs to have a little powwow on the sidelines and talk about what just happened, because that was an absolute busted coverage on the back end. Defense can't keep playing like that.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish with a big play, a touchdown strike from the 46. Just about set to kick it away. Here come the Irish back on offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be conservative. We're a little bit down. Listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
To the air, it's Leonard. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man on the left. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down.
Yeah, this defense is going to have a plan for this tight end, especially when he lines up in the slot, because there's a lot of different routes he can run, and because of his size and his wingspan, he's very, very difficult to cover.
Going up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And the defense gets to the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
When you're around midfield, the analytics will tell you so much better to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Gonna let it fly. And they can't connect, and the gamble does not work out.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the...
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Touchdown, Ducks! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he puts through the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, it's Leonard. Going deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Ducks will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. He had a vision of getting loose, but he'll go out of bounds at the 18. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that in the second half.
You know, and I think if any of you are this defense, you have an opportunity to make a statement here. Yeah, I know you guys went in at halftime and you riled yourselves up and you told yourself that you think you can run the ball on us. On this very first drive, we're going to prove to you, just like in the first 30 minutes, you cannot.
Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
I think one of the hardest things to do is stick to the run when it's not working. But it's those runs right there that are the reason why you have to do it, right? You can't get too one-dimensional. Keep slipping those runs in there. Keep getting a little bit of positive yards. Next thing you know, you look up and you...
All kinds of running room. Running inside the 20. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The execution on that screen pass is one that will go in a coaching clinic.
Nice execution on the screen. Allow the rush to come upfield. Now I release, get the ball to the running back. I got my playmaker in space. Nice chunk yardage play right there by the offense.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Linebackers have such an amazing responsibility. Got to play run, got to play pass. How about this? Seeing the run aggressively, getting downhill, and getting in the backfield and making a tackle for a loss.
Well, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Scanning the field, it's Leonard. He's got him in the flat. And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on 3rd down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. What do? You set up 4th and long. You're going to get the ball back.
Throw into the end zone. And it's picked off. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
Well, the offense turns it over. Talking to their coaching staff before this game, they talked about how important it was to have good ball security and not give the opponent extra possessions. That time, poor decision by the quarterback, and the defense made them pay.
And they got him for the sack. The Ducks headed quickly to the line.
I think going into halftime trailing, this defense knew that they were going to have to start making plays here in the 2nd half. And early in the 3rd quarter here on this drive, they get a sack. That is really good news for them.
Intercepted. Looking for more room. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He will be stopped short. The 2-point conversion attempt is no good, and their bid to tie also goes by the boards. They're still down 2. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Maybe if he could have eluded just 1 or 2 more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Get set, get set.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Irish! And this defense coming up with points of their own. What an interception return.
Ready, break.
How about this? These guys are going for 2.
Hornet. Terrier. Eagle.
Looking for a man. It's Leonard. Quarterback extends the play. And he makes the catch. The 2-point conversion is good. They're lining up to kick it off after the pick 6, and that defense will come out feeling it. From inside his own 15, looking for room. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter.
Jackrabbit.
Give to the running back. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Second down here as they go back to work after the break.
Spire.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the first down. The Ducks in the hurry up.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Pressure coming. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
That offense having to deal with the last thing you want on first down, giving up a sack as they come up to the line on second down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying to get behind the defense. Makes the grab, gets the foot down, just precision execution on that big play.
What a great job outside working that route. Not only did he get to the sticks to make sure he got the first down, but also was able to get himself out of bounds to stop the clock. You could not do that any better in a 2-minute situation.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. On the option. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone.
Lasso. Acorn.
Running back goes in motion. Back to throw. It's Gabriel. Snags it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third downs.
Takes it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now that drive right there is exactly what you dream of. That's how you want your offense to perform. Under a clutch situation, you take the ball down the field, get the score, and now an extra point away from taking the lead late in this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And the extra point gives them a 1-point lead here in the fourth. So a drive there of 84 yards, and it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. Kickoff team lining up to send this one away. Coming out with it, it's Price. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here come the Irish, back on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller, and that's what happens down near the goal line, David.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
We've seen this defense make plays time and time again in this game. They may have just sealed it with that take.
And the Ducks hope to be able to run out the clock in this final minute. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
Man, that's the advantage of having a good coaching staff to teach these players in this type of situation with the lead late in the game to want to stay in the field of play and keep the clock ticking. They do that after that nice run.
Goes to the option. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift.
Man, that was a good
Trash,
run.
Jit.
It was almost even better. Great job
You
by the
trash.
offense. Keep the running game going. You get big
Trash.
chunks
That's why you
of
losing. That's why you have to
Also,
lose.
like,
That's why you have to lose. You suck,
And
Jit.
he's
You
a
suck, Jit. That's why you have to
real
lose.
man tackled in this
Why you finna
game.
lose? How you mad? Cause you finna lose.
The defense and 12 seconds remain in the
You
football.
trash. Ah, I got the ball. You should have. You would have did the same shit. Why would I throw the ball? You trash, Jit. You trash. Why would I need to throw the ball? You can't stop me if I throw the ball anyway. Bro, I'll let you score, bro.
Okay, ready?
A third and long coming up here.
Dino. Let's go.
Back to pass, it's Gabriel.
You throw the ball, throw the ball.
A shot
Touchdown.
from the end zone.
Touchdown.
And he reels it in for a
Touchdown.
touchdown, and that
Come on,
just
man, quit
might
playing.
seal it.
That's why I ain't throw the ball, cause you trash, Jit. You don't need no more time on the clock.
Seconds, great execution. Take the lead. This game is almost over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the fourth. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the final 34 yards covered by that touchdown pass. They'll try to follow that last touchdown with an onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done.
Well, here in the fourth quarter, they were obviously expecting onside kick. They got their hands team on the field. They're able to jump on the ball and make sure they get possession.
They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10.
4-2 slider. Terrier. Man. Dino. Acorn.
He's looking to throw it. Time to take a shot. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. They bring him down, but that great defensive play might be overturned. Let's see what the call is.
Ready? Timber. Come on, set. Logger. Hansel.
To the air on 1st down. Throws to the tight end. On target to the left. And he's knocked down immediately, but they're in the red zone at the 14. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end. You need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
And you can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation.